Good morning, everybody. My name's Nicole, and I'm the millennial mom. So, a little bit about me to get started off here. I'm 38 years old. I'm the mom of two girls, Atlantis and River. Atlantis just turned 18, so that's pretty exciting. She's getting ready to graduate from high school here in a couple weeks. River is my little wild child. She's 4. And you don't know how I got 2 kids spaced out that much? Well, people told me I was crazy when I got pregnant again. They're like, your kid is 14. She's almost finished. Why are you having another baby? I'm like, well, I need somebody to go in the jumping castle with me. Because, Atlantis is too old. She isn't into that anymore. She wants to, do cosplay and go to conventions and watch videos about gaming. So, I love that. And I have fun with that. And we go to some awesome conventions. But I need a little squishy baby. And so I'm going to have a little squishy baby because, I got a new man in my life. Gary, he's awesome. We've been together for a while. We have a house together. We're pretty settled in our life. So a baby seems awesome. Yeah. So that's what we did. We had another baby. And she's the baby that never sleeps through the night. So that was a struggle. I think from the time she was probably 4 months to 8 months old, I think I Googled every single website of what do I do when my baby won't sleep? And medium success. Now she finally sleeps. She's 4. So she still sleeps in the bed with me, but progress. She at least sleeps through the night, which means mama can sleep. So when mama doesn't sleep, mama is not a very nice person. I get cranky, I get mean, and I need to go to sleep. So anyway, moving on a little bit more about me. I am a very goal-oriented, neurotic-driven person. I owned a business by the time I was 25. Unfortunately, I lost said business because I got divorced. And by the way, getting divorced is really expensive. So don't do it. It's bad. The easiest way not to get divorced? Don't get married. Or make sure when you get married, you think of it like a business deal. Say, okay, if things go bad, I got to give this person half my stuff. So think about your stuff. Think about how much you like your stuff. And if you like your stuff, well, make sure you have somebody that's going to take real good care of that stuff, just like they were you. So you got your treasured thing. Make sure they're going to treat your treasured thing like it's made of gold, even if it's like this note paper, which is not made of gold, by the way. So make sure that you have that person that's your team. So, me and Gary, we're a team. My favorite thing he ever says to me, it's out of some cheesy movie with Tom Cruise, but he says, are we an effective team? And I love it. It makes my little heart just pound when he says, are we an effective team? Because I want to be that team. I want to be the effective team. And I want to know I got somebody that's always on my side. And that's what your relationship should be. And that's what marriage should be. So make sure you remember that, guys, before you get married. You want to be the effective team. So, what else? Mama likes yoga. Mama likes yoga a lot. Every morning, first thing when I get up, I turn on my little YouTube channel, I put on my yoga pants, and I do my 20, 25 minutes of yoga. This last week I started Pilates too. I've done it twice so far, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to start alternating yoga and Pilates because Pilates is really, really hard. And you know why I need to do something really, really hard is because, well, after this year of COVID, Mama's gotten a little fat. And yeah, Mama doesn't want to be fat. So yeah, before this, before I had to stay home all the time, I was getting my 10,000 steps every day. Not so much anymore. I'm more like 5,000 steps. So that's something we got to work on. Goals, guys, goals. Okay, so how do we set goals? My last job, they told me you have to set SMART goals. It stands for specific, measurable. I don't know. I don't remember how to do that. So I do daily, weekly, monthly goals. So like today, my goal, I want to drink more water. I want to go for a walk at my lunch, and I want to not eat a whole bag of chocolate in one sitting because, Mom's getting fat. So, besides that, I'm also full-time work at home. And if you see me bounce a little bit, I like to sit on my yoga ball while I work. I got back problems. And when I sit in a normal chair, I hunch down like this. Hunching down like that is really bad for your back. My back hurts. My back hurts. I can't be a good mom. I just want to lay on the couch and go, ow, 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 and have my heating pad. Not so much for being a mom of a wild little kid who wants to jump off a stuff. So take care of my back. So the yoga ball. Um, what else? My job. I'm a contractor right now. I work for this really cool company that has a mission of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But my contract only goes through December. So we'll see how that goes. I've never been in a contract position before. So originally my contract was supposed to end in May, which is coming up here in like 3 more days. So I always have a fallback plan. My fallback plan, my neighbor across the street, she's telling me she's a paralegal. So we're chit-chatting. I tell her probably like half my job is reading law books because I work in what's called federal grants management, which people like when I tell them that they kind of zone out and stare at me like this and go, what? So how I tell people what it is, I give money to kids in schools. That's what I do. Makes sense. Mama likes it. I get to help kids, but I don't have to like see the kids or touch the kids or even talk to the teachers. I talk to like the finance person who like does the bookkeeping for the school that hires the teachers. Way easier than like being a teacher. My sister's a teacher, much harder job than my job. I could not be a teacher. Any of y'all that are out there that's teachers, good job. You are doing wonderful, wonderful things to help kids, and people should appreciate you a lot more than they do. So after this year of COVID and kids being home all day and doing online school, maybe they do appreciate you more. And when kids are back in school full time, maybe they'll like bring you some flowers or chocolates or Starbucks, or maybe they'll vote to raise your wages because, you know, that needs to happen. Yeah, people who teach kids, y'all are awesome. And I know from being in this field as long as I have, most teachers only stay teachers for like 3 years because of burnout, because you don't just have to be a teacher. You have to be like half-time mommy, half-time social emotional guide. You have to know healthy eating. You have to do all this lesson planning and explaining what you're doing and meeting up with standards like the Common Core that everybody hates and getting ready for standardized tests. And now with COVID, you gotta like wipe the things with sanitizer like probably 300 times a day. I don't know. Your hands probably really hurt from all that sanitizer. So yeah, props to you teachers. I could not do that. Your job is wonderful. Your job is amazing, and we love you. Everybody needs to say that more. If you're not a teacher, go find somebody that's a teacher. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that they're wonderful, and tell them that they make this world better because they care for all of our little kids every day. And our kids are the future. Our kids are our world when we're moms, and we got to make sure that we're doing a good job for them. So thank your teachers always, guys. So back to my whole job spiel. Since I'm in a contract position, I thought it was going to end in like 3 days from now. I was like, Mom needs a fallback plan. Mama's fallback plan? I got a paralegal certification. I finished my class. I turned in my last homework yesterday, waiting on the grade. I got to get a C or better. And if I do, I pass my class. And in 4 weeks, they're going to mail my certificate. So that's my awesome little fallback plan because, you know, paralegals, they're in the background. They're not the lawyers. I want to do legal research, which I don't know, legal research for education. Do you know a lot of people that want to do that? Me either. In my paralegal class, I posted a blog post at the very beginning to see if anybody else wanted to do education law. No biters. Out of 150 people, no biters. Nobody wants to do education law. Nobody wants to do education finance. So maybe I got a little niche there that I can keep going. So we'll see how that goes. So in this channel, what I want to do, I want to talk about lots of things to make you a better, healthier, happier mom. And we got ways to do that. We're going to make some goals. Look, I got all my goals here on little cards. This is my mission statement. Yeah, they tell me I'm highly neurotic because I write all these little cards. Yeah, here's my little card about Gary. Here's my card with my personal values. Some affirmations. Yep, affirmations every day. Say them to yourself in the mirror. It makes you happier. Or that's what they tell me. Worst case scenario, maybe it's the placebo effect. Maybe I'll think that I'm happier, and so I'll be happier. I don't know. Because my other struggle in life, I got some trauma issues. I have anxiety, depression, and PTSD. So I'm trying to get those under control. I have medication. I have a regular a therapist I go to for EMDR, and I got my medication provider. So lots of little team members here to give me a hug. Wraparound services, very helpful. I found those a few years ago when I lost my job. I went to the Human Services office to apply for some whatever they had because I was kind of miserable. I'm like, I got this good job and I lost this good job because I had panic attacks all the time because people in my office yelled at me and they were mean. And when people get mean, I start to cry. I don't like when people are mean. Don't be mean, guys, okay? Be nice people. Be kind to others. Because you know what? We all need it. We need love. We need a hug. We don't need people to yell at us. There's lots of people out there that's mean. And, you know, sometimes I can be the mean girl too. And we got to get our mean girl in check. So that's what we're doing. Mama's doing lots and lots of therapy so I can be a better mom, a better person, and crush these goals. Yeah. So my health insurance, they gave me this awesome Apple Watch. I got to burn 500 calories a day and I get it for free because it tracks all your steps, it tracks your exercise, it tracks your fitness. So goals. And it beeps. It does this nice little like ring circle thing when you meet your goal. Makes you happy. I like to meet my goals. And every day I try to meet them. I got 3 on here. My little beep beeps. Oh yeah. So let's crush some goals, guys. Let's get this started. Let's be awesome, wonderful moms. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in my next video. We're going to talk personal finance. We're going to talk about emotional health. We're going to talk physical health. And we're going to talk some life hacks because everybody needs life hacks. We're busy, you know? I mean, like, my house needs clean. Do I have time to clean my house? Do I have time to go to the grocery store? I get a 30-minute lunch break. So I got to pick what thing I'm going to do today, what thing I'm going to do tomorrow. Do I have time to clean? I don't know. Depends how many other Zoom calls I have today, which today I just got one. So life is gravy. All right, guys. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next video.